where do you even start? With what we've just witnessed, this football club, just when you think it's done and they cannot surprise you in any more ways, it is done with the ways in which you can find to baffle, shock and amaze. It just keeps on finding them. Rio Nguhoma is the name and is all I really want to talk about for the next few minutes. What a night. What a moment. What a boy. What a footballer. What a talent. What a finish. Like, honest to God, like in terms of announcing yourself away from home, St James's Park, bare pit of an atmosphere, bang up for it, game on a knife edge. If anything, actually, we've been under the cosh for 20 minutes or so, somehow lost control of the match, having seemingly had complete control against the run of play, weren't really very good for the first half, managed to go in front, red card for Anthony Gordon. It's an absolute shambles of a game of football. The refs lost all semblance of control, never really had it, to be honest. And then Rio Nguhoma, in the absolute dying moments, pops up with that. My God, this football club is just on another level. Like, mind-blowing. And I can't, the delight in his celebrations is just joy unconfounded. Like, honestly, it's remarkable to come up and to step onto the pitch and to come up with that moment in those circumstances, in that atmosphere, in the Premier League at 16. The kid turned 17 in literally a few days' time. Like, a star is well and truly born, and not just one for the future, one for the here and now. It is just, I've been so, and I've said this millions of times, so forgive me, I've been so optimistic about Rio's potential, Rio's talent. It's been clear to see, and I've been lucky enough to watch him quite a lot in the flesh, in person, for 18s football, 21s football, and it's obvious. You've only got to watch the kid play footy for 5 minutes that he's innately talented, he's incredibly skillful, dribbles past people for fun, full of confidence, full of belief, and full of the want and desire to take people on and to make people look stupid and make things happen on a football pitch. And he is that, I'm on the park with my mates type footballer, socks rolled down, watch what I can do. But I was still also, on the flip side, very like, let's not get carried away here. The kid's 16, Liverpool aren't going to throw him in the deep end and overexpose him and rush him and allow the hype to get too much and all that sort of stuff. But I wanted to see more of him. And then when you don't see him for the first couple of weeks of competitive footy, you think, okay, Liverpool are talking the talk when it comes to Rio. They're saying all the right things, and it's hard not to again because of what he produced in pre-season. But when it really boils down to, when the big moments come, when the big games come, will Arne Slot trust him? Will he turn to him on the bench and say, you're the kid, you've been doing it in pre-season, you've done it in training for me for weeks, I back you, get out there and deliver? I had my doubts. Well, more fool me. I'm happy to take the L, as the kids would say on that one, because he turned to him 2-2, St James's Park, getting battered. Newcastle, they might go on to win the game. They could be the ones to nick it. Liverpool, as I say, right under the cosh, under the pump, set pieces constantly, getting a bit of aerial bombardment, having to stand and take it a little bit. Virgil van Dijk, to his credit, did exactly that in the latter stages. But the goal on the counter, it's sublime football, let's have it right. The choice, the decision from Dom Szoboszlai to dummy when he could have easily had a crack himself, and he might well have scored, we'll never know. But to step over it, knowing that Rio is arriving, but the composure and the quality with which Rio takes the finish is at his top draw. Like, it's elite level. Like, if that was Cody Gakpo, who's 5, 6, 7, 8 years his elder, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. You'd be impressed and you'd be waxing lyrical about the finish, but you'd go, senior international, been around the block, been doing it for years, absolutely makes perfect sense. You'd be buzzing, and it'd still be a hell of a moment late winner St James's Park to go alongside Divock Origi, Darwin Núñez, all the ones from down the years, etc. It was another classic game, by the way, to file in there. the catalogue of classic games that we seem to have against Newcastle United. But I had a weird feeling there'd be a mad ending. All the narrative, all the storyline, all the backdrop, the subplots. It felt like there was something in this game somewhere. And the red card was something, and it was a nailed-on red card, by the way. When I first saw it, I wasn't completely convinced. But then when you watch the replay and you realise Gordon catches Van Dijk so high and scrapes down, and you see what he does to the like absolute bang-on nailed-on red card. I'm surprised, yet not surprised that I had to go to VAR. So that was a moment. And obviously the fact we're 2-0 up and then it goes 2-2, you feel like, oh, is that the madness of the game? No. Liverpool are not done. Liverpool are never done. And it's actually, again, away from the emotion and the story and the Isakness of the game of football, there was 3 points up for grabs there and 3 pretty important Premier League points and a statement of 3 points, really, if you like, because to go up there at any time of the season is difficult. Never straightforward going to Newcastle United away. It really, really isn't. All jokes aside about what they may or may not be as a football club. And there would have been rival fans, Arsenal fans in particular, waiting for us to drop points there and just expecting it almost, given again the storyline and the media attention, etc. So to go up there and to have some frailties and to not be anywhere near our best and to not really look ready for the game at times, in fairness, with the absentees that we've got. McAllister tonight, still injury problems, Conor Bradley, Joe Gomez, neither of them particularly fit, Frimpong out injured. So to do that with Dom Szoboszlai, who was exceptional, by the way, right back, I thought, is a serious win. Like, we speak about champions, which we are right now, of course, finding ways to win. Having a 16-year-old kid come off the bench on his Premier League debut and produce that finish in that moment is finding a way to win and then some. My God, what have I just watched? I cannot tell you how just delighted I am for Rio Nguhoma. Like, the kid is exceptional. And that finish is just first time. Don't even think about it. Back where it came from. Keeper, no chance. Keeper rooted. He's 16. Premier League footy. It's the game. The game is at his feet. He knows if he gets this right, he could be a hero and spoken about for years to come. But if he doesn't, who knows? Listen, his career's got to be pretty exceptional. But you know what I mean? The point remains, like, it was a moment for him. And can he deliver? Can he produce? Has he got the composure? Has he got the technical quality? Has he got the... Rio Nguhoma. Just beyond words. A star is born. And that is it. Liverpool win 3-2. Newcastle United away. Mind-blowing performance. Mind-blowing result. And let's be honest, we weren't great. The fact we managed to somehow contrive to throw away another lead 2 weeks on the spin is something we'll need to address. Defensively, we were poor. Kirkes for the first goal. Canate for the second, really poor. I don't know, Kirkes thinks he can possibly defend the first one, kneeling down, almost facing the ground. But it's all immaterial. They're problems for another day. Today's story is Rio Nguhoma. Unbelievable. Anyway, goodbye. Just boss. More content everywhere. See you soon.